My grandfather was my role model. I'll never forget what he taught me and the stories we shared. One of the most precious things he left me was our family photo album. He told me to share the album with everyone I could. He said it was important to keep our family's history alive because learning about the past can help us build a better future. I still believe that today.
As with age-old photographs, we must work to keep history visible in our lives today. That can mean visiting museums or passing on family stories. It can even mean something as simple as keeping a photo album so our children can look back to their beginnings. The Center for Western Studies is doing this right here at Augustana. From housing precious art to hosting events like the Bow Forum, the Center is preserving our history and building our future. Founded by writer and professor Herbert Krauss, Augustana's Center for Western Studies preserves and interprets the history and cultures of the Northern Plains. The center also hosts yearly events and promotes Plains research. These efforts are funded by the generosity and support of the center's 800 members.
The Center for Western Studies is an important part of the program of Augustana College. First of all, it's our archive. It's a publishing entity. It's a place where we celebrate art and all kinds of other activities here. But most importantly, we talk about history, and history is an important part of an Augustana education.
As part of Augustana College, the Center for Western Studies integrates Plains history into college curriculum, providing students with yet another facet of learning.
Well, the Center for Western Studies is important for students at Augustana College because of our situation here on the Northern Plains. We are the Dakotas. It's the land of Mount Rushmore and Custer, but also the land of Sitting Bull and Crazy Horse and great immigrant stories. There's so much in terms of the history and culture of the Northern Plains that our students need to know about, both for their educational mission and values, but also just in terms of who they are as complete persons, knowing something about the land here and the people and its history.
The Center for Western Studies is open and free to the public, so you can view Northern Plains history from every point of view. Admire authentic Scandinavian furniture and dress in the Fantel Norwegian Room, or browse Native American treasures in the Foyland Plains Indian Room. This area contains some of the oldest dated artifacts in South Dakota. In the gallery, view priceless art from Oscar Howe, a handwritten grocery list from Thomas Jefferson, and original Civil War documents. The gallery also rotates 5 to 6 yearly exhibits from regional artists, providing a stepping stone for their success. And next door, in the Jim Savage Gallery, an authentic, reassembled workshop showcases the fruits of cowboy labor. But history isn't just about the past. History shapes today. That's why the Center for Western Studies works for education on contemporary issues. The Center's Bow Forum connects our community with world-renowned speakers to address today's issues. The forum is made possible by a gift from the family of former Governor Nils Boe, who dreamed of bringing global matters to the Northern Plains. Over the years, speakers have included Mikhail Gorbachev, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, Queen Noor of Jordan, and Vice President Al Gore. More than 50,000 people have attended these forums at no cost, thanks to the Center and its members.
I served as ASA president my senior year, and really the center helped that year just be fabulous with all the opportunities we had. Al Gore was the speaker that I believe it was in January, and it was just amazing to be ASA president during that experience because I got to have dinner with him when got him from the airport, brought him back to the Minnehaha Country Club, and we were at the same table as him. It was very surreal to meet such a big name.
The Center is also active in the region year-round. The Artists of the Plains show and sale brings the work of 25 artists to Sioux Falls. The Center also hosts the Dakota Conference, gathering presenters from around the nation to examine significant Plains issues. Capping off these events, the Center presents an exciting dinner theater production in which all entertainment is historically themed and locally created. The center is South Dakota's largest academic publisher, with over 70 publications to its credit. With a library containing over 35,000 books and 4,000 square feet of archives, the Center for Western Studies is also a major research hub.
I think the center serves Augustana and its students as a resource for research. They can come here, they can do projects, they can use our archives for their real-life research that they're doing in their classes. Faculty, the same thing. They can come here, utilize our extensive holdings, and make use of our materials in their research and in their classes.
The Center for Western Studies isn't just enriching the region's cultural landscape. With all this to offer, the center is deepening historical pride and learning around the globe.
It's definitely a huge attribute for the campus to say that, look, we have this huge research center, this library, this museum that is one of a kind in South Dakota and in the Midwest. And here it is on Augustana College's campus, a small campus of 1,800 students, and we have this great resource.
We preserve and have available materials about the American West for students, for faculty, and of course for the general public.
Because the Center for Western Studies relies on the generosity of its members for support, the participation of the community keeps the center and our history alive.
Anyone visiting the Center for Western Studies is going to leave with a great sense of appreciation for what it is that we do.
I'm a great believer in Santayana's idea that those who don't remember the past are condemned to relive it. And I think we have to have a sense of region, of pride in the region, and you get that only through looking at some of the experiences of your predecessors, your ancestors.
I know of no other place that has a center like this on their campus. This is really, truly unique, yes.
Celebrate our history and future at Augustana's Center for Western Studies. Visit us online or stop by the center today to inquire about membership. Together, let's keep history growing.
I'll always cherish the family history my grandfather passed along. And now that I'm a father, I'm passing it on to my family and children. I want to make sure they learn the past so they can better shape their futures. Our family history is important to me, but even more important is our future.